What's God's voice like? How could we describe it? Let's look at Psalm 29. Do we credit God with glory and strength and holiness? Ascribe to the Lord, O heavenly beings. Ascribe to the Lord glory and strength. Ascribe to the Lord the glory due his name. Worship the Lord in the splendor of holiness. Is God's voice pictured in power and splendor, in thunder over the sea? The voice of the Lord is above the waters. The God of glory thunders. The Lord above vast waters. The voice of the Lord in power. The voice of the Lord in splendor. Is God's voice strong enough to break giant cedar trees and make them leap like a young bull? The voice of the Lord snaps the cedars. The Lord snaps the cedars of Lebanon. He makes them stagger like a calf, even Lebanon and Sirion like a young wild ox. Is God's voice powerful enough to shake the wilderness? In the assembly do we speak of God's glory. The voice of the Lord divides the flames of fire. The voice of the Lord shakes the wilderness. The Lord shakes the wilderness of Kadesh. The voice of the Lord makes the hinds to calve and discovers the forests. And in his temple does everyone speak of his glory. In our planet's greatest catastrophe, Noah's flood, was God still in control? Do sedimentary rock layers worldwide testify to God's power? Yahweh sat enthroned over the flood. Indeed, Yahweh sits as king forever. Yahweh will give strength to his people. Yahweh will bless his people with peace. Did Jesus display this same divine power by calming a storm? And he got up and rebuked the wind and said to the sea, "Hush, be still." And the wind died down, and it became perfectly calm. What is God's voice like? How could we describe it? You decide.